they probably won't add it. The technology that I have found, 15 years ago, 20 years ago when I started, it was really rudimentary. It was like the old nurse call. We had a box on the desk, and the room light would show up. I even see some buildings that still have the old lights above the, more medical, the call lights above the doors. So we've gone a long way in 25 years. Technology is that communication. A lot of our staff were on iPods now for care assignments, for communication. So that's streamlining a lot of things. Where the problem comes in is when the system, we still need to have paper, unfortunately, for a lot of the state survey, so it complicates things when they come in on an investigation. You have to go get those records for them, and that can be a good thing and a bad thing. People don't know how to field those questions, and so in some cases, I know as a provider, we've given way too much information because whoever was at the computer spitting out the reports didn't realize, what they were doing. So along with that technology goes that training as well. So I like the staff communication, anything that can help with that safety, and I like the motion detectors. I like the locks on the doors, the key locks that, like the hotels, either cards or keys that document in and out. I just had a community install those, and I love that because that helps for security, even if it's just a mindset that it's safer for the residents. But then for me as the operator, I know who's in and out of where people are, staff and residents.
Okay, fair enough. Have you had any experience with fall detection technology?
No, I haven't had that in any of my communities. I've been watching it and reading about it. I almost feel like that's still in the skilled nursing side versus assisted living, again, being responsible for that.
So when you think of the fall detection, are you thinking about the pads on the chairs or on the beds?
I've seen it on that. It's actually on the person as well.
Okay.
And an alert goes off if they, their body hits a certain angle, so it would detect if they had fallen. Then there is the bed monitors, the chair monitors, those types of things. But I have not had any personal experience with it. And again, I think at least in my company, I think they would say that's skilled. That's too much of a medical model.
Got it. Okay, that's good feedback. So what would you, and I apologize if we're asking the same questions over and over again, but for you, what are the top 3 priorities for technology over the next 5 to 10 years? What are the problems that need to be solved that you think technology could help with?
I think, of course, the life safety. And if we're dealing with issues right now about, is this a convenience call or is this an emergency? I would love to see some differentiation, because we've got the people who want you to come and help them adjust the heat, and then you've got somebody else who's in the bathroom bleeding, and so I would love to see some differentiation for that.
Okay.
Good communication